Imagine a whirlwind of trendy clothing that is rapidly produced and consumed, flooding our stores and closets. But beneath the surface of fashion's glitz and glamour lies the hidden cost of the environmental crisis fueled by fast fashion. From polluted rivers to piles of textile waste, the true cost of our fleeting obsession with fast fashion can no longer be ignored. It is time to uncover the truth behind fast fashion and face the urgent need for change before it swallows us whole. Welcome to my speech, everyone. My name is Aziema Nadia, and let me take you through the environmental toll of fast fashion, unraveling the threads of unsustainability. I myself am guilty of purchasing fast fashion products. Let's be honest, with the cool trends and the low prices, who wouldn't? However, this obliviousness has caused significant consequences to our environment. I am aware that most of you are not familiar with this topic at hand, based on my results of my audience analysis survey. It is According to my analysis, around 75% of you do not know the alternatives to fast fashion, but you rather buy fast fashion products anyways. However, I plead you to please listen to my whole speech to truly understand the rapid growth of fast fashion has had a detrimental impact on Mother Nature, which highlights the urgent need for implementing sustainable and ethical alternatives in the fashion industry. Through this speech, allow me to show you eco-friendly ways to keep up with trends without hurting our planet. I will begin by highlighting the problem we face now that makes me address this topic to you. Fast fashion has become a booming sensation in our economic status. However, this doesn't hide the fact that our environment as well as our society is impacted greatly due to the rise of fast fashion. The term fast fashion has become a household name around fashion, environmental awareness, and sustainability. But don't just assume it's all sunshines and rainbows. According to statistics, the fast fashion market is estimated to exceed 106 billion US dollars in 2022. Significant increases are projected for the next few years. In 5 years' time, it is expected that the global market value of fast fashion to reach approximately 185 billion US dollars. Isn't that amazing, ladies and gentlemen? How booming our fast fashion truly is. However, we cannot hide the fact that we've been lied to about the sustainability of fast fashion. This phenomenon is putting a toll on our environment. However, due to FOMO or fear of missing out, people put aside the importance of keeping our environment safe and focus more on following the latest trends. The fast fashion industry also poses social challenges, especially in involving economies. In recent years, government have found evidence of child labor in fashion industry in countries such as India, China, and many more. Fast fashion means revenue and profit takes priority over people's health. The increased labor hence proves the study at Finland's Aalto University that displays the textile industry globally produces approximately 92 million tons of waste per year, while the global fashion agenda predicts that the volume will increase to 148 million tons per year by 2030. Isn't that terrible, ladies and gentlemen? How our planet is suffering due to our shopping habits. Now, since we have identified the issue, let's see why it's happening. Our environment is being corrupted because of water pollutants due to textile dyeing, as well as the mass production of microplastics. As a result of textile dyeing in the fashion industry, our beautiful clean waters are being polluted and are unsafe to drink. Business Insider points out that textile dyeing is one of the largest water pollutants in the world, and the remaining water is often dumped into various water sources, and it is stated in a recent study that China's fresh water is contaminated by 2.5 billion gallons of wastewater produced by the fast fashion industry. Another significant cause that destroys our environment is the production of microplastics. Synthetic fibers, nylon, and polyester takes forever to biodegrade. The International Union for Conservation of Nature estimated that 35% of all microplastics in our beautiful oceans come from the laundering of synthetic textiles. Producing textiles from synthetic fibers is very energy consuming. It requires large amounts of oil or petroleum and releases volatile particles and acids such as hydrogen chloride. As a result, our global carbon dioxide emission reaches 10%, which is more than all the international flights and sea transportations combined. Now, to address the challenges posed by fast fashion, several solutions can be implemented. Implementing minor adjustments to everyday shopping habits and protesting for what's right can substantially reduce the likelihood of fast fashion completely ruining our beautiful planet. People should consider finding eco-friendly alternatives to fast fashion. It's not hard to do. You just need a little patience and time. This has become because fast fashion has been associated with exploitative labor conditions, including long working hours, underpaid, and unsafe working environments. Opting for more eco-friendly options often means supporting brands that prioritize fair trade procedures, ensuring that workers are treated fairly and not abused by their employers, as well as minimize the number of pollutants released to the environment. We can start this change by thrifting. By choosing to donate or sell your pre-loved clothing to thrift stores, the items can be reused and refurbished by others, then taking up the precious and scarce physical space occupied by landfills. Buying pre-loved clothes help reduce a significant number of textiles being produced in the fashion industry, and it gives us a chance to reduce our carbon footprint. Aside from that, mend your torn up clothes. Instead of replacing clothes because of a torn off button or a broken zip, why not fix them? Clothes often hold sentimental value, whether it's an item passed down through generations, a cherished gift, or just a piece of clothing that holds special memories. Mending allows you to preserve and continue enjoying these sentimental garments, maintaining their emotional significance. As more people become environmentally conscious as for the impact of fast fashion, there's a growing demand for sustainable and ethically produced clothing. The demand creates a market of eco-friendly alternatives, encouraging brands to offer more sustainable options. Aside from that, when people become aware of the impact of the fast fashion to our environment, they can make more informed choices as consumers. By understanding the consequences of their purchasing decisions, individuals are more likely to prioritize eco-friendly alternatives. Aside from that, we can consider making a stand by developing. We can sorry about that. Okay. So we can make a difference by engaging schools and universities, collaborate with educational institutions to incorporate lessons or workshops on sustainable fashion into the curriculum, offer guest lectures, organize fashion challenges, or establish student clubs focused on sustainable fashion. Engaging young people is particularly important as they are often the forefront of social and environmental movements. Aside from that, develop educational materials, infographics, and articles that explain the environmental impact of fast fashion. Share these resources through social media, websites, blogs, and many more to inform people about the issues and provide them with sustainable alternatives. I believe that with the power of word can truly influence consumers to change their perspective on fast fashion and the industry in general. Increased awareness about the dangers of fast fashion can influence policymakers to enact regulations and policies that promote sustainability and ethical practices. By highlighting the negative consequences of the industry, awareness campaigns can contribute to the development of legislations addressing issues like waste management, pollution, and workers' rights. Now, allow me to summarize my speech. In a nutshell, our small efforts in combating fast fashion can truly aid in restoring our environment to its original glory. As Neil Armstrong once said, one small step for man, a giant leap for mankind. If you want to live in a conducive and clean environment, stop buying fast fashion products. Remember, things don't change unless we find it in our hearts to make it happen. Thank you so much for lending me your ears, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you. Yeah.